Yo, it's the Fit Nerd. It's the Fit Nerd, bro. I'm here. Dreads Congo here to stream. Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Dog, I'm telling you, Hardcore Leveling Warrior should get an animation. Let's just go on a 5-minute rant for a second. Okay? I saw this preview on the Korean App Store. Actually, one of my homies on Twitter, shout outs to damn it, I forgot his name on Twitter. But he got me on it. He's like, yo, you could download it. You could download it on the Korean App Store if you have a different URL on your phone. I was like, what? So they have a preview. Actually, I used to play this preview on some of my old streams. Actually, if you follow me from back in the day on Twitch, I used to play that preview of, they had like a combination of Hardcore Leveling Warrior, the Gamer, and Tower of God. Not the Gamer, but Hardcore Leveling Warrior, Tower of God, and there's something else in there, I don't know what it is. But anyways, it's this game, and I was like, yo, this preview looks really good. My boy, holy fuck, man. I read too many webtoons. Adrian, right? My boy Adrian, isn't that his name? It is. Man, I might be tripping. It is Adrian, isn't it? Oh, fuck. My boy Hardcore, right? Yo, he looked really good. The animation on him looked on point. His costume, everything looked on point. And I'm starting to think, I'm like, yo, when they announced that Tower God was getting an animation, God of High School was getting one, I'm like, where's Hardcore? Where's the Gamer? Because all these webtoons, like, honestly, they would do good. Because someone also said this on Twitter. They're like, yo, honestly, I don't think they would sell. I'm like, yo, there's 1 million+ fans that while I read the webtoons and are subscribed to FastPass. So it's like, yo, there has to be a following for that. I am already doing this too. Like, I'm starting to do webtoon reviews more and more often. Tower of God anime reviews too. So it's like, yo, at the same time, we're trying to make it relevant. People like me, the reviewers out here, are making this a thing too. Just like how anime, they have tons of reviewers for that, and they're doing all kinds of stuff, trying to make anime more of a community, right? So this is what this is. Nice. So I think the Gamer and Hardcore also deserve anime adaptation, right? So back to Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Yeah, so yo, the Evo Dragon is out of this world. But it actually goes to show you just how strong the #1 ranked is, because he's able to see something that nobody, even Dark, can't see. Like, obviously he's ranked 3rd, but like, yo, how strong is the #1 ranked, and how strong is the Evo Dragon? Because the #1 ranked is freaking out. His name is Zero, isn't it? Or Zeno? I forget his name. But yo, he's freaking out, like legitimately screaming, like to tell these people, Yamero! If it was in Japanese. Right? So, dude, at the same time, yo, the Evil Dragon is out of this world. And then at the end of the chapter, we get like Bubbly in the water. Like, what's going on with that? You know what I mean? And then on Sora's side, we have Sora talking to the blacksmith. And then they just have this whole change of heart based on the fortune teller. So I'm like, yo, who is this fortune teller? And how is she able to tell so much into the future, right? Is she an NPC, or is she like an actual human in the real world that goes into the game as well, that plays Lucid Adventure, right? So curiosity there. And again, we found one of the last coins. What does that mean? So now Sora has to go back to Dark, right? And where Dark is, we have the whole battle and the fight going on with these people trying to take on the Evo Dragon. I can't believe Giga initiates this, their president. So let's get to it. New chapter. First panel. Right, so unlock the chapter. Yeah, so someone also wanted to know how you read up to a head chap on chapters. You download FastPass on your tab, on your phone. You're not the FastPass. Download Webtoons on your phone, get FastPass, then you're paying for the chapters, and they're always 3 weeks ahead. So, you know, you kind of get the head scoop on that, unless, you know, you join in later, which happens for a lot of guys actually, because people come in and join on my reviews. Like, it's usually like a couple weeks later that I get a lot of people coming in on my views, right? So that's fine too. If you're behind, that's fine. You can still join in and come watch. Or join me live on Twitch. Darkland. So first panel is Darkland. We started in Darkland, and Darkland looks pretty nice. We have obviously the castle's in the middle, where he's able to see the whole town, and then which is really good setup actually. That's actually how I would want to set up my kingdom if I had one. You know, you're directly in the center on top of your castle. You could even just turn around and see your whole kingdom just like that. You know, so very cool. I can't believe he's still alive with his injury. Heart Hera. I thought Heart Hera was being controlled by the evil dragon. Wasn't he? We start the chapter with him being back at the base with Dark and them. I thought, wait, hold on. Did he get teleported? If he was an average man, he would have died already. Is it serious? Long pending man? This is Sora too. Sora is back at the shack. So are we off screening all the shit that went down with the evil dragon? And what happened with Sora? I thought she was going back to where Dark was. All the mana veins in his body bursts like rubber hoses bursting from excessive water pressure. Oh, Heart Hera couldn't handle the freaking mana of the evil dragon. Luckily, he's not completely ruined. It'd take time to treat him, but he'll recover. The patient will probably be in great pain though. And then he flinches and opens his eyes. We're back to Darkland. Heart Hera, your treatment's not over. Wait, what? How is he able to walk? I thought he was in like water. No, it's like some sort of portal, like table. That's so weird. Right, thank you. I'm all right, long pending man. Master, I've got your clothes. Rim, I'm glad you're all right. Rim's like, he's like, what's that face? I'd die not trusting your master. You're disqualified as a sidekick. That's a joke. He's like, you're too transparent. You know what I mean? That's jokes. They're making fun of him basically like, you know. I thought I'd never lose since Master's protection was with me, but I was surprised the word never doesn't apply to a being of the other world. That man, Shang Yu, I didn't expect him to be that strong. I was off guard. Come to think of it, where's the king? You know what I mean? Did he log out? Looking around, there's something about the union I need to discuss with you. This is Heart Hera saying he needs to discuss with him. There was a big fuss. Dark ... As soon as he brought you to the house, to the quest house, he banged the head against the wall and punched himself. He blamed himself for getting you almost killed. Yo, so they off-screened that entire last interaction and just jumped ahead. So now, I guess, which is good in a way because we found the coin that we were looking for to get hardcore back into the story. But you can't just do that, man. You can't just build us up with a good fight like that and suddenly just... It's 11:11, yo. Passing some good vibes to you guys. Yo, Long Pending Man tried to persuade him that it's okay. He couldn't hold back his anger and he ran out. He's been out for a while. I've caused the king much anxiety. It was my will to fight, so it's my fault. Rim, find the king and tell him that I've woken up. Yes, master. Again, I'm all right. I've had this kind of injury so many times. He's had this kind of injury so many times. Heart Hera, will you tell me, Sora, about the things that happened while I was unconscious? Thank you, you know what I mean? Flashback now. After you lost consciousness, the evil dragon came to your body, Heart came to your body, Heart Hera. He ate up the opponent. He ate up the opponent. He ate up the opponent, and you guys didn't show this to us? And he told the people gathered there that Nightmare will become a greater disaster than himself, the evil dragon. But for losing Shang Yu, Giga didn't hear a word of that warning. They were pissed off. Seems like Giga was thinking of taking down the evil dragon, and they were serious. Foolish. Will you know what I mean only when it's carved into your bodies? Use dragon magic. Oh, dragon magic. Evil wave. Evil wave. Yo, everybody's kneeling, yo. He just used Conqueror's Hockey on them. All Giga forces, they were forced to kneel before the evil dragon. Same Han was no exception. Even if I'm an absolute being, it'll be all who will see the end of this world. I'm telling you that. Right. We're just balanced of... Yo! Who just stepped in? Look who just... That's the Dragon of Light. The Dragon of Light is here, yo. We're just balancers of this world. It's only you, all who can open the door and go out. Yo, the Dragon of Light, yo. The Dragon of fucking Light is here, nigga. Wow. The Dragon of Light. Light's clone. But so the Dragon of Light looks the exact same though? Messenger. On the battlefield, those two gazed at each other in silence for quite a while. For that moment, there was still silence, as if the world stopped. When I broke that silence and came back with Hype, I couldn't understand what was going on before my eyes. Chota explained to me later. All of you belong to the other world, and Nightmare is trying to open the door that leads to the other world. Yo, I called it, man. I called it. So Nightmare is trying to basically create and bond. Oh, yo, I knew this was gonna happen. So there's gonna be people in the real world that have powers like Nightmare. And basically the game world's gonna come into the real world. Oh, yo, now is a good time to play Lucid Adventure. Let's go. If Nightmare opens the door, the two worlds will both collapse. They won't unite, they'll collapse. And then we see silence, pitch black. Giga couldn't resist any longer. When they gave in and accepted the Union's formation system, the Great Four Guilds have formed a union and set a common enemy. A great war occurs. A special quest is created for everyone. Yo, those were the conditions for the special quest? Everything is in your hands. The minion of combat god. Conclude this bet. The winner is Darkland. It must have been very hard on you guys. On this guy. Heart hair. You know what I mean? Like, so that's basically what happened. So, wow, that's a lot to take in. The Dragon of Light's clone shows up and they talk in silence. So they're still communicating, and then suddenly, it fulfills conditions for all of these people to get a special quest. Because they basically gave into the, the Giga head gave into the Union, And so that created a special quest for a great war occurring against Nightmare. And then the Dragon of Light dips, saying it's all in your hands. And then the evil dragon tells him to end the bet. So basically now, System Darkland has won the one-on-one combat. Dark is now the captain of the Union's guild. Wake up, Heart Hera. So we see like a crown on top of Dark with like all this energy, with Dark being extremely upset, you know what I mean? The messenger is still off. Come here. Mini Dog Dragon. Dogragon? Mini Dogragon. Dragon Clan. It is one species of the Dragon Clan. It is an inferior species with strong loyalty but weak attack power. Right? So those little like they look like bats, but they're dragons. This is an advance payment. If you find the king, your bonus will be double. Nice, so he's trying to get the bats to go find the king. This is the king's foot order. Remember this now, kind of like search dogs, you know what I mean? So they all go out. And immediately, one of the bats immediately find the king. He's just sitting there eating noodles? What the fuck? You're asking how I could be eating ramen right now? You know what I mean? Like, he's just sitting there eating noodles. Feeling guilty about getting Heart Hera almost killed and angry towards himself for making a wrong judgment, Dark couldn't keep his anger from boiling up and ran off. But when his anger cooled down, he remembered long patting men saying Heart Hera is okay, and Dark was getting hunger debuff from starving and anxiety the whole day. Looks like Rim is looking for me. This ramen is good, right? So it explains why Dark is eating ramen, basically. I was wondering where to find you, and you're at a convenience store. Yo, so the blacksmith and Dark finally meet. Who are you? And that person Sora brought. Oh, that person Sora brought. You really weren't listening to anything. Well, I've got many things to say. So basically the blacksmith and Dark are finally meeting. You know what this is, right? Oh, and that's the chapter. I thought the blacksmith gave that to Sora. But no, she personally went to meet Dark to give it to Dark. I mean, I get why the story jumped ahead and gave us a flashback. You know, kill two birds with one stone, because we kind of get the story moving forward, because we did take a long time in those last like 5 chapters. It's just the battle between Heart Hera and the guy, and you know, it was a long fight. They introduced a whole bunch of new people that didn't even get to fight, so you can tell we're moving the story along really fast, which I'm not a big fan of, because I really wanted to see some of those fights, especially those new dudes that they've shown that were supposed to be really strong from Giga. Right, so not a big fan of that, and it's been such a huge time skip, so we wanted to see kind of like the new powers, especially for Dark. I mean, Sora didn't even get to showcase anything special, so I hope we get to definitely see that with this special quest, right? So it's gonna be cool. But aside from that, the blacksmith finally meets Dark to give him the piece, so we get to see potentially hardcore soon, right? So aside from that, yo. I'll see you guys next time for the live reaction, because I'll record it. I'll be back on Twitch soon. Still hanging out with my homie. He's got me. But click, comment, like. If I missed anything, let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. One time. Flex. Cool.